Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the pay-per-view event. It's a big day. This is, of course, the commentary only, but welcome to what is going to be a very exciting day of arm wrestling. We have got some absolutely epic matches in store for you, and we are about half an hour away now from the big moments where the matches will get underway. Okay, so it is going to be something very special, headlined undoubtedly by Todd Hutchins v. Lachlan Adair. I wanted to first of all say a massive thank you to all of you guys for being here, for being in this ecosystem that is arm wrestling and supporting pay-per-view via YouTube. The first time we've done this, so it's going to be something special. So just a bit of housekeeping. This is going to be the live commentary here. It'll look just like it is right now. So if you want to see the match, make sure you hit the pay-per-view links. It's all pinned in the top. It's in the description of this video as well. But we're going to settle in for the next sort of 27 minutes. I've just spoken to Travis Bagent, and he assures me that we are on track to kick off at 9 o'clock Virginia time, which is only some 27 minutes away before we get underway. Now, that we will, of course, be kicking off with the undercards, and I think that we've got 4 matches on to get through tonight before we get to the big main event. But it'll go fast. It will go fast. They're best of 3 round matches, the undercard, so it will go fast. And before you know it, we're going to be looking down the barrel of Australia's number 1 arm wrestler taking on the side pressure king. Now, this match has massive ramifications for arm wrestling, not just here in Australia, but also in the oceanic region and even the world. This is a potential game changer. This is a story update waiting to happen. It is going to be something incredibly special for a lot of people. The least of all, Lachlan Adair. Lachlan Adair has been sitting in a cage, ladies and gentlemen. He's been sitting in a cage for over 2 years now, waiting for his opportunity to demonstrate to the world his level, and he believes he is ready to do so and do so in emphatic fashion. He will be facing, of course, 6-time world champion, absolute legend of the middleweight division. That's someone who pound for pound is potentially in the debate for the best there ever has been. Someone, like I said, 6 world titles, Lottie titles, WAL titles. He's done them all, and he's banged now with the big boys as well, being incredibly competitive at the super heavyweight division as well. Todd Hutchins, ladies and gentlemen, is the man standing in between Lachlan Adair today and that dream that he has of being recognized truly as a genuine elite in the world of arm wrestling. The Tin Man comes in with a super chat. He says, for $5, he says, love the content, Blue. Are you going to tell us when to switch over to the pay-per-view channel? Yes, Tin Man, I will. The good news is, ladies and gentlemen, I will be the man pressing the button to go live. Okay, so I will have the live stream already established. I will press the button. So you can rest assured that being right here, you will not miss a thing. I will press the button on the live stream once we are good to go. I've got Chance Shaw and Adam Taranenko working the technical side of things for me over there in Virginia. So they are doing an outstanding job. Shout out to Chance Shaw and Adam Taranenko for all that they are doing. Really, obviously wouldn't be possible without that huge amount of support and that team behind everyone today. So this event is a Paul Italia event. Paul, the promoter of the year, to say the least. He's done so much for the sport in the last 12 months, really injecting himself with full enthusiasm and putting together some 16 events over the last 12 months. So really hat off to Paul, and he's kicking off 2022 in quite a significant style. So we got to talk about this main event. Like I said, it's really interesting. We got let's talk about the other ones first. We've got the undercard, Robert Kelly, Damon Ransom. Now these 2 lightweight guys, like we're talking lightweight, we're talking Robert Kelly weighed in at 150 pounds, Damon Ransom 140. They've had a match before. Damon Ransom took the victory. And the reason why I love this match, you might not know who Robert Kelly and Damon Ransom are. Hell, I didn't even really know who they were as arm wrestlers until they popped up on this card. But what I love is that these guys have booked themselves an opportunity to be in front of a paying audience that is an exhilarating moment for a novice amateur arm wrestler. I mean, that is special. To get the eyes of over 1,000 people, and we have got that. We're well over 1,000 people now in the pay-per-view. So these 2 gentlemen are going to have an opportunity to put on a show and to get the world to notice who they are. And who knows? They might be the match of the day. They might go to absolute war. One thing's for certain about these guys is that they are going to leave nothing behind. They realize the world is watching. They realize they have an opportunity to make a name for themselves right here. And who's it going to be? Is it going to be Robert Kelly with revenge? Or is it going to be Damon Ransom once again putting his stamp of authority over that rivalry? Anyway, the next match, we've got Austin Jaggers at 305 pounds up against the better-known Wayne Withers at 330 pounds. I've met Wayne Withers. I haven't met Austin. Wayne Withers is a genuine giant in the arm wrestling world with wins over people like Matt Mask. He's always been right there on the cusp of that super heavyweight elite division in the North American region. And he is there today. I think Austin with the opportunity to upset the apple cart. I believe Wayne Withers the favorite in this, but Austin is someone that coming into 305 pounds is said to have a hand on him like crazy. If you haven't heard of the name Austin Jaggers, today might be the name that all changes because I'm told that he is ready to take down Wayne. But Wayne, of course, will be standing there in his way, stoic as always. Wayne is a quiet man, but he's incredibly powerful, and he wants to break into that top tier. And so he will look to put his authority on this match and take control of it early. After that, we have a very special match. A very special match for a few reasons. The storyline between these two gentlemen couldn't be more interesting. I'm talking about Brandon Elcessa and Travis Bagent. These two guys, coming from totally different storyline and backgrounds. Of course, we know Travis Bagent. He's a genuine all-time great of the sport. He's someone that has been in the debates for the GOAT of left arm wrestling. He's someone that genuinely, if there's enough money on the line, could challenge for the top rank in the world. Now, we haven't seen Travis compete with any degree of seriousness for some time. I spoke to Paul Italia yesterday, and he assures me that Travis is making a serious comeback. He assures me 100%. He said it's on. Travis is real. He's seeing the sport explode again. He's seeing the money become possible at big events, and he wants a piece of the pie. We know money motivates Travis, and he is back. He says he's back. He says he's going to take care of business today, and he's not going to muck around. Now, if you think it's an easy match for Travis, you got to think again. Brandon Elcessa has had the most phenomenal 2021 season, I think, possible. The list of achievements that he has done have been phenomenal. He beat Paul Lynn. He's beaten Mike Aiello. He's beaten... he went on a tear of about 11 matches. He's beaten Jordan Sill multiple times. He not only pulled tournaments, he pulled tournaments before pulling four-way super matches, and then wins the four-way super match series as well. Brandon Elcessa is in a rich vein of form, and he realizes that beating Travis Bagent on the left arm would be a phenomenal thing to achieve. And so he has accepted this match very willingly. He's coming in hot and strong, and I can only imagine Brandon Elcessa will be swinging for the fences. There will be no fear in his eyes. If the pressure's on anyone, it's on Travis Bagent. Elcessa has an opportunity today, and I expect him to come out firing. It is only a best of 3-round match, which sounds like it's got a touch of Travis Bagent in the organization there, because we know Travis is a tournament puller, much more so than he is a super match puller. He wants to get business done, get it done quickly, and not muck around. All right, so then, of course, we have the main event. Let me just sign this one up. Just getting some Zoom call action going on from Chance Shaw to make sure we are good to go when it gets to the main event. But, ladies and gentlemen, we have the main event. It's really going to be, like I said, something significant for this storyline. Look, if Todd Hutchins wins today, the storyline doesn't get that much more interesting. Todd sends Australian arm wrestling into a long winter once again. He reminds us of our place in the world and says, not yet. You might be okay, but not yet. Your best guy still can't trouble me. That's what the message is that Todd Hutchins wants to send. Lachlan Adair, on the other hand, he has a very different message that he's intending on sending today. Lachlan Adair is coming out of the cage that he's been in for 2 years with an intent to not just defeat Todd Hutchins. He intends on utterly destroying Todd Hutchins. He intends on beating him in such a fashion that it's not a debate. It's not even close. It's not even a conversation about could Todd have done this, that, or the other. He wants to beat Todd in such a manner that his name is straight away, Lachlan, thrust into the conversation of the best arm wrestlers on earth. He wants to go on and be recognized as a world number one at 105, 110 kilos. He wants to face Krasimir Kostadinov. He wants to face Marcio Barboza. He wants to face Prudnik. He wants to face the world's best athletes at that 110. He wants to prove that. And Todd is his first step in doing so. There's obviously a lot of tension between these two gentlemen as well. If you haven't seen the arm wrestling world over the last 2 years, these guys have been at each other. They've been at each other for very deep reasons. There's been personal conflict of a genuine nature. The tension between these two guys, when it gets to this point, is going to be real. Lachlan Adair is coming in with fire in his belly to the point where he wants to punish Todd. He literally wants to kick his ass and put him in his place and say enough's enough. No more talk about the inferior state of Australian arm wrestling. And Todd Hutchings, of course, wants to prove his point. He's been talking the whole time, saying that he's the man, that Australia's nothing, that he's got it under control. He's been doing yawn emojis. He's playing the nonchalant card. And to be honest, maybe he's right. But his attitude coming in is a very different attitude from Todd's. We've got a very contrasting style of mental approach. And I think it's going to come to the table immensely. And the heat between these guys is going to be huge when it gets to the event. All right, so let me just double check now that I am all signed in with Chance so that we get the audio sorted. All right, it looks good that we are there. Let me just talk to Chance for a moment. Okay, so it is going to be Damon and Kelly. Damon Ransom and Robert Kelly up first. Should be good to go. Give me 2 moments. All righty. Just going to double check that we've got the live stream starting to appear as well on the other side of things. Do apologize for the technical breaks that I'm going to have to take just to make sure that we get this up and running smooth so that when we hit that 9 p.m. mark in Virginia, that we go live nice and clean. I'll put some polls up in a moment. I want to know what everyone's opinion is as well on who is going to be taking each of these matches. All right. Okay, so let's run a poll. Like I said, rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, you will, if you're here in this live here, you will not miss any of the pay-per-view because I will be the man that presses go on that. Once Chance Shaw gives me the connection, I'll be pressing go on that before the matches start. So you will see it. All right, we got Kelly up against Ransom. Let's see what we got. Kelly. All right, let me know in the poll who you got in this first match that's going to be coming up. Oh, we got a big super chat in too. Let me just get back to that. Thank you very much, Robert Gould, with a $49.99 super chat. Thank you very much, brother. He says, wish we had these pay-per-views more often. I'll support in any way I can. Thank you, Robert Gould. Really do appreciate the support. That means a lot. This is a massive opportunity for the sport to be able to do events like this, to have the support of the community like we're seeing right now, truly is empowering to the sport. It means more events. It means more big matches. It means travel paid for athletes. It means prize money at tournaments. It just means good things. So thank you very much, Robert Gould, for that immense support. That means the world to me and to the arm wrestling community. Thank you so much. All right, so let's have a look now. We've got the polls are coming in. So far, we've got 134 votes in, and Kelly is taking the initial lead at 66%. So of course, Ransom took the victory originally when these guys pulled. So Kelly obviously coming in with that motivation for revenge. These guys have been at each other in the Arm Wrestling Uncensored forums on Facebook. If you've missed that and you're not part of Arm Wrestling Uncensored forums, you should probably join. You will catch up with all of the drama of the arm wrestling world. It is constant in there, and these guys have been at it. These guys will get to fight it out and make the point today very clearly as to who is the superior athlete over the table. with Kelly coming in. All right. Let me just talk to Chance one more time. Hey, Bradley, how are you, brother? Who's going to win today, Bradley? Come over here. Let's tell YouTube we got a special guest here, the Vanilla Gorilla. Chuck that headphone on for me there, Vanilla Gorilla. All right, let's get Bradley the Vanilla Gorilla in here. Here he is. Come on over next to me. Bradley, give us your prediction today. Lachlan Adair v Todd Hutchins. What's going to happen?
Lachlan.
How's it going to go down? It's 6 rounds. What's the score going to be?
I think it might be a 4-2.
4-2 to Lachlan?
Yeah.
I like the sound of that. I think it's a big day for Australian arm wrestling. Give us a flex, buddy. Oh, yeah.
Wait, no, it's this one.
No, that's the strong arm. Nice.
You can't see it because it's covered by the shirt.
Good stuff. All right, Bradley. Thank you so much for your prediction. It's a clean sweep today. So far, everyone I've asked has said Lachlan, so you might as well just lock it in.
Oh, and by the way, if you wonder how we got this background, it's actually just a painting.
It's a painting, yeah. It is. It looks a bit like a peacock. It looks like a bit of a crazy trip. Who knows? But anyway, thank you, Bradley. High five. All
Let's
right.
go.
All right. See you, mate. All right, buddy. There we go. Bradley the Vanilla Gorilla giving us his expert opinion there on Lachlan Adair with a 4-2 victory. Shut that door for me on the way up, bud. Thank you very much. Good stuff. And let's end that poll there on Kelly Ransom with a 61% vote going to Kelly. Let's ask the big question. This is the question that we all really want to know, isn't it? Is Lachlan and Todd. Let's have a look. Lachlan v. Todd. Who you got? Lachlan and... All right. Let us know what's going on there. Guys, I just saw a couple of people message that you unable to get the pay-per-view. Let me explain briefly for you how to do it. If you look at the pinned comments that I've got there, you can go to, there's 2 links. The first link will take you to the zone where you can sign up to the channel. Go there, hit the join button, scroll down, you'll see, don't hit support or light, make sure you hit pay-per-view. Click that one there. And then the second link that we have pinned here is the link that will show the actual match. And that will come up when I press live. And if you are a member, you'll get the notification, you'll see it, and we'll be underway. All right, just got to quickly talk to Chance. All right, so Chance is getting that live stream set up for me. We're going to be ready to go. Like I said, I will be pressing the button on that green go live button. So for everyone that has already purchased the pay-per-view, that will be the place to go. Now, looking at the poll, the interesting poll here as the votes start to pour in, we've got Todd Hutchins, the side pressure king, the 6-time world champion. He's leading this poll at 58%. It's his home territory. Todd has traveled about, I believe, 2 hours drive to get to this event. Lachlan Adair is flying across the world. He's flying across the world. So the effort to get there is undeniably on Lachlan. We get a super chat come in. Let's have a quick look from Team TBZ with a $50 super chat saying thanks for what you do for the sport. Team TBZ, thank you so much for that support. It honestly, I do have to always remind you guys that it is without your support, none of this would be possible for me. So it is my career, and I am honored to be able to call this a career. I've been doing it for 9 years, and it's taking hold. The sport is growing. So thank you for every comment, share, like, super chat, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. It genuinely means the world to me. So thank you, Team TBZ, for that awesome super chat. All right. So 56% on Todd now. He's only just ahead. Now, when this match first came out, it was overwhelmingly Todd as the favorite. It was overwhelmingly Todd. Everyone said no. There was so much commentary out there that even said, look, it's not even a match we should be bothering with. That was from the opinion of just Australia's no good. A lot of people for a long time just said, nah, look, Australia's no good. They're just a brand new nation to arm wrestling. They're really not up to it. So that was the sentiment at first. As the match went on, as the days and weeks went by and people started to consider that, we started looking closely at Lachlan Adair. Who is Lachlan Adair? What does he do? How strong is he? And where's he at? And I like to draw this sort of conclusion. When given that there's no data, it's been so long. It's been 2 years since we've really had the opportunity to understand where Australian arm wrestling is at. We haven't had matches to compare to. But think about this. When we take what Lachlan Adair did to me, which he was an utter annihilation. He crushed me like I wasn't there. Just keep that in mind. So Lachlan crushed me. I want to think of the names Chance Shaw, think of the names Dallas Langston, think of the names Evan Burgoyne, think of the names Alan Guerra, think of the name Dan Mosier. And I want to ask you the question, can Todd Hutchins beat those 5 names as dominantly as Lachlan beat me? I'll say it again. Can Todd Hutchins beat those 5 names as dominantly as Lachlan beat me? Because if the answer is no, then Todd is in trouble. Because I beat every one of those 5 guys when I faced them last. And Lachlan destroyed me like I wasn't there. That is, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I am particularly confident in the $1,000 bet that I have on Lachlan Adair today. Darren Bills comes in with a super chat. He says, if Lachlan loses, will you still kiss him when he gets home? Yes, look, Darren Bills, we're all fans of Lachlan Adair here in Australia, without a doubt. What he's doing for the sport for us right now by representing our region is nothing short of amazing. So, yes, we are all cheering him on big time. As Mayhem Arm Wrestling comes in with a super chat, says, NZ and Aussies are going to go big. I'm excited for this match as a New Zealander. Absolutely, Mayhem Arm Wrestling. I couldn't agree more, brother. We got another super chat in. Let me just grab it. From John Biley, $5. Lachlan beats Todd in beast mode fashion. I agree. What next opponent do you see as being the next step up in North America for Lachlan? Well, it really depends on the way he goes about it. If it's a grinder, then I think someone like Marcio, someone like Matt Mask. If he crushes Todd today, then the list is very short. The list becomes Michael Todd and Dave Chafee and Devin Larratt if he crushes Todd today. But we'll wait and see how this match goes. We've got a lot to unfold before we get to answer that question with more accuracy, but no doubt it will be a fascinating turn of events, that's for sure. All righty, let me just double check now as we're getting closer. I just want to check in with Chance. Give me 2 minutes, guys. There we go. Got it. All right, ladies and gents. So we have the live stream looking good. It is there. I won't press live yet, so don't rush off yet. Give me 2 seconds just to talk to Chance and make sure this is good to go. All right, but we are moments away, ladies and gentlemen. We are within 5 minutes, the countdown of this one turning on. So get ready to jump over to the next live stream. The link, I said, as we mentioned, the link is in the description. The link is also pinned here. So we will be heading over in the next couple of minutes. The live stream is looking good. It's clear it's coming through. And it is going to be broadcast to you guys very, very shortly. So get ready to change over as I'm just talking to Chance, making sure all the technical aspects are good to go. And then we will be in action with the first super match being Ransom and Kelly. Robert Kelly and Damon Ransom. All right, 2 minutes, guys. Interestingly, we don't have a weight for Todd Hutchins yet. I haven't got an official weigh-in from Todd. I'd be very interested to see what weight he comes in at. Oop. Okay, again, just waiting on Chance to give the green light on a few things, and then we will be good to go. If you haven't yet signed up for the pay-per-view, guys, make sure you do it. It is last chances now. It's getting very close. Very close indeed. Seeing some Very common names there in the chat. Thank you for everyone that has been a huge supporter ongoing, whether it's watching on the Fix, whether it's watching here, whether it's watching on Travis's channel, everywhere that you've been watching and supporting arm wrestling around the world. It is going off King of the Table, East versus West. There's a big year ahead. And this match today is going to be massive. Still waiting on Chance to just give me the green light before we go. Just got to get this feed sorted. Won't be 2 minutes, guys. I'll tell you, I got a sweat, that's for sure. All right, I can see the live. We're good. Good. Okay, so I got the live stream looking good. As they're just getting chalk and the last minute touches put on the table. Uh, we will be moments away, guys. So get ready to change. I'm just final touches. All right, just confirming the last details here, the audio feeds and all that good to go. I'll be swapping over. Beautiful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a pay-per-view member, swap over now. All right. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the pay-per-view event. 2022 is kicking off with an absolute bang. You are set for some absolutely enormous matches today between some of the most notable arm wrestlers in the arm wrestling world. We are absolutely set for fireworks. There are going to be massive things going on between multiple opponents today. If you've never heard of some of these guys, you will after today, because we are going to put on something special. This is, of course, something that you do not want to miss. As we get people pouring into the pay-per-view, I wanted to first of all thank everybody for being here. This event really is only possible due to your support. So thank you so much to all the people that are behind this event. We've got Paul Italia, we've got Travis Bagent, we've got Chance Shaw, we've got Adam Taranenko. We're all doing massive things. Of course, the main event athletes themselves, Todd Hutchings, Lachlan Adair. Huge draw card on today's event. This is going to be something special. And the first match that we're going to be seeing is a really interesting match. It's a huge opportunity for both of these arm wrestlers, Robert Kelly and Damon Ransom. They have the stage at first. They are going to be putting on a show for us, and it is going to be something special. If you don't know who these guys are, let me tell you what is going down between them. This is a huge opportunity. One of the reasons why I love the fact that we're doing a pay-per-view here on YouTube. These guys, as amateur arm wrestlers, have the opportunity to make an impact on the sport, make an impact earlier than they should really be able to. They're going to make an impact in such a way that they have a paying audience watch them. Normally, this is something that is very difficult to grasp and very difficult to get the opportunity to do when you are a new arm wrestler. It's going to be special for them. They have thousands of you watching here, and it's going to be huge. As the crowd pours in, we're going to go in excess of 1,000. We might even make 2,000 by the time this gets to the super match main event. But Robert Kelly and Damon Ransom have an opportunity. Very rare opportunity for two early amateur arm wrestlers to actually have this paying audience and to put on a show. I expect fireworks from these guys. I expect them to take every opportunity they've got to maximize their exposure and show the arm wrestling world exactly what they can do. There's rivalry between them, and I think it's going to be absolutely epic. Last time they faced was Damon Ransom with the win, and Robert Kelly he didn't get the W, but he wants the revenge today, and so we are going to get this match now underway. All right, let me just make sure that everything is good to go as we wait for the athletes now to come to the stage. Damon Ransom, Robert Kelly. This really will be a special match. Like I said, there's been a lot. If you've been following in the Arm Wrestling Uncensored group, it was special. If you follow what they've been talking to each other about, they've been genuinely at each other's throats for a long time. And these guys have been put onto this pay-per-view, and it's going to be something that really does give them a huge opportunity to establish who they are as an arm wrestler. This one is going to be coming up very shortly. And ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere. If you're joining me, if you're still on just the commentary only, you're more than welcome to stay here, but you can jump on the pay-per-view and head over and see the footage as well. Do not miss that one. It's coming up very soon. All right, as we wait now for Robert Kelly, who is weighing 150 pounds, and Damon Ransom at 140 pounds. They will be up very shortly. All right, you can see the referee moving up to the stage as Damon Ransom takes to the stage. You can see Damon Ransom looking good. He's looking tall, looking strong. Let's wait for Robert Kelly now too. Here he comes, Robert Kelly. Interesting with the hat backwards on this one. Let's have a look at the styles of this match as it unfolds. Right-hand match, I believe it is a best of 3 round match. Let's see how this one goes. Robert Kelly on the left of screen in the blue with the hat backwards. Referee getting them set now. You can see that low wrist position from Robert Kelly. Looking good. Damon Ransom looking calm and confident as well. Waiting for the start. There's the start, and Robert Kelly with a surge, but the Damon Ransom. Ransom has the wrist control, getting the shoulder behind. The side pressure comes in, and there is the first pin to Damon Ransom, taking that first victory. Good start there from Robert Kelly. It was what he needed. He got the drive off the go. The pronation looked good, but the hand and wrist control from Ransom was sufficient to turn that one in and get the pin there. 1-0 as Travis Bagent comes to the stage. I need to get the audio feed so I can hear. I can't quite hear what Travis is saying. Give me 2 seconds, but Travis is explaining something. Let's have a look. Who knows what Travis is talking about right now? Give me 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. I will find this feed so I can get the audio. The audio feed so I can hear. I can't quite hear what Travis. Alrighty. Second round coming up. Robert Kelly will need to improve after that one. He had the good start, but from there, Damon Ransom took control.
Sorry about that. To the scores table when you get a chance.
Here we go, round 2.
To the scores table when you get a chance.
Alrighty. Second round coming up. Robert Kelly will need to. There's the start. Damon Ransom getting control once again. That wrist is in, but the shoulders coming in behind Kelly. Kelly being patient. The press coming through. Ransom side pressure from Kelly now. All right, I am in an attempt to fix this audio issue, guys. I apologize for the lag. Chance is onto it. All right, so Chance is killing the audio now, so you'll just get Travis. If you're watching the pay-per-view, you're just gonna have Travis talking. If you're watching just me, I'm gonna keep commentating now, so we'll get that back. But my audio should no longer be going through onto the actual footage. So Travis now with the commentary there. There we go. Okay, so that has been fixed. Hopefully, I'm reading all the comments. I'm trying to get this feedback. Hang on, let's have a look. There is the option, guys. What you can do as well, you can, of course, listen to my commentary definitely on the live stream side of things that is to the public area. The audio is peaking for Travis. You are like 1 minute behind. Yep. So my commentary will no longer be going through the Zoom, so that should not be there. But if you still want to hear my commentary, you can, of course, open up the public one, the free live stream commentary. Travis needs to come off the mic. All right. Thank you for the super chat there, taking that feedback, passing all that on. I do apologize, guys, for this audio stuff, but we will get there. Hopefully, by the time we are there with Lachlan and Todd, we will be sorted. But this is why we appreciate the feedback. Thank you very much for all of this. How is it right now, guys? Is the audio? Tell me what the experience is like. For those watching the pay-per-view, is the audio sufficient? Are you guys happy? Is it just you should just be getting Travis's commentary? I would imagine. As for my commentary, if you're sitting here, I will get back to the commentary of the matches very shortly, and you should be able to keep up with them. All right, so just passing this on to Travis. He is turning the game down now, so hopefully this will be. All right, so Wayne and Austin will be coming up. I will now check. Let me have a quick listen to this. So as Damon Ransom took that victory in that first one, 2-0. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a listen, see if we can hear it a little better, a little worse. All right, the picture looks good. I like the way the picture is coming through. That's the most important thing that we got today, is that the picture is good. Zoom. Okay, so you see Chance there. Hopefully, sort this one out. I'm going to continue commenting now as we get the next match underway. This match, like I said, this was a match of the big guys. This is Wayne Withers, Austin Jaggers, two of the biggest. You can see Wayne Withers barely fitting into the camera there as he stands on the left of the table. Wayne Withers, known for his outside pressure, immense back pressure. It's going to be interesting. Here we go. Watch for the top roll from Wayne. Let's see if the containment of Austin can be sufficient to get Wayne into a position of compromise. Here we go. Referee's getting them set. And they are off to the strap. Oh, we've got an early elbow foul there on Wayne Withers. All right, Wayne Withers against Austin Jaggers. You can see the composure of Wayne on the left. He looks solid. Back pressure. There they are. Off to the straps. They will get tied up. Neither of them really looking with an intent to hold on there. Both of those guys just happy to slip. Mayhem Arm Wrestling. I do thank you for the super chat in respect to the mic. Hard to control from here what goes on with the mic at that end. I will ask Chance to turn it down even more. We'll see how that goes. Everyone telling me Travis on the mic. All right, here we go there in the strap. Good to go. Referee getting them set now. Wayne Withers on your left of screen. Austin Jaggers on the right. And good start from Austin, but the back pressure and pronation of Wayne too much. The initiation there from Austin Jaggers was solid. He actually did bend the wrist back of Wayne Withers momentarily off center, off the go, but Wayne Withers taking control, getting the stop, the arm power good enough, and going through from there. All right, Wayne Withers looking like he's in control. Not sure that Austin Jaggers is going to be out. Oh, there is Lachlan Adair. Have a look at this man as he steps up to the stage. Huge, huge opportunity for him today. Lachlan Adair, ladies and gentlemen, is here to make a statement. Austin Jaggers now walking over to the other side of the table. Can he make a comeback? Let's see what he's got. Austin Jaggers up against Wayne Withers. This is an opportunity for him to establish himself as an arm wrestler on that fringe elite level. Wayne has been there for some time, taking wins over the likes of Matt Mask in recent times. Here we go, Austin Jaggers. Can he find a way back into this match? Wayne Withers looking solid. Referee getting them set. Will they be off to the straps or will someone hold on? Here we go. And there's the start. Wayne Withers busts the wrist back. The shoulder comes in from Austin Jaggers. And there's the slip. All right, if you want the live commentary, guys, do jump over to the public, the free public one on my channel. You'll get my commentary live and clear and perfectly with this mic right here. I know that the pay-per-view is essentially muted right now, but make sure if you want the commentary, you can jump on right here. We've got 800 people over there listening to the commentary. Coming through perfectly loud and clear, so don't miss that one. Here we go. In the straps now. Wayne Withers on the right, Austin Jaggers on the left. Referee has them strapped up, getting them set, webbing, height even. Wayne Withers looking to take control and finish the match right here. Let's see how it goes. And good start, but there goes the wrist of Austin. Wayne Withers back pressure pronation enough. The arm, the desperate defense here as Austin is holding on with bicep, looking to try to transition to the press. Can he get there? Wayne Withers being patient, looking for the victory, just holding now. The wrist is completely gone. Look for the stand up and press from Wayne Withers, but he's persisting with the side pressure. Austin Jaggers digging deep, refusing to give up, but the wrist is blown back. And there is the pin and the victory to Wayne Withers. There we go. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize for those in the pay-per-view that are not getting audio. If you would like audio, head on over to this channel right here. I'll just let these guys know. All right, Brandon Elcessa v. Travis Bagent up next. All right, round 5 coming up here. I mean, it's round 3, the best of 5 round. Wayne Withers on your left, Austin Jaggers on the right. Wayne Withers up 2-0. Let's see what he can do. Can he finish this match and take the clean sweep? Wayne Withers now on your left, looking to take control. And it's off to the strap once again. All right, guys, again, here we go. Wayne Withers on your left of screen as they get strapped up, looking to take this match for a decisive 3-0 victory over Austin. Austin, in that last round, put up a significant fight. He dug deep. He lost his hand and wrist, and he put the shoulder behind it. Refused to die. That did put on the arm of Wayne Withers. Can Wayne Withers withstand that and get the job done? Will we see a commitment to a press early from Wayne Withers, or will Austin Jaggers dump that flop wrist straight away and get straight into the match? Here we go. Austin Jaggers setting up like as if he's going to commit straight to that flop press. Let's see if it comes off the go. Referee getting them set. Hands are closed, and there's the wrist that goes back. Wayne Withers too much back pressure and side pressure combined. And there we go. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Wayne Withers. He takes the victory 3-0 over Austin Jaggers. And good performance there, Wayne Withers, showing exactly why he is where he's at within the sport. Fantastic level there. Austin Jaggers. Good attempt, but not good enough today. All right, ladies and gents, we are getting close now. We are getting close now to the big match. The next one on the table is going to be Travis and Brandon Elcessa. And then we have the main event. All righty. I'm just going to double check with Travis what is going on with that audio. There's Chance Shaw. Alrighty, as Paul Italia comes up, Travis Bagent going to go and get ready for his match. Paul Italia will probably take over the mic. I can't hear what Travis is saying, so we're just going to have to guess and wait for this match to come through. That will be the next match, and then we'll be set with Lachlan Adair and Todd Hutchins shortly after. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Italia on the mic now, getting Travis Bagent and Brandon Elcessa ready for the stage. That is your next match that's coming up. Going to be something special. All right, you can see Chance Shaw is making attempts at fixing the audio. You can see him putting mics on, lapel mics on Travis. So hopefully we get Travis sorted out soon with that commentary. We'll see what comes through. Hopefully you guys get some volume. You can see Chance Shaw working overtime there, looking to try to get it. All right, I have no idea what Travis is saying, but he's no doubt hyping the room up. Lachlan Adair v. Todd Hutchins is very close, ladies and gentlemen. This is an opportunity. Here we go. I'm not sure if I'm about to see Lachlan walk up. The way Travis is talking, I think it might be Lachlan and Todd that are coming up next. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have Lachlan Adair on the table. He is looking big and strong. Todd Hutchins, here we go. Coming up to the stage next, this is the match that we've all been waiting for. Lachlan Adair is there to represent Australia. Can he do the impossible? Can he defeat the side pressure king? Lachlan Adair wants to make a statement today. Can he achieve it? Standing in his way is the side pressure king as Travis Bagent takes the head referee's position. Todd Hutchins standing at the guys. You can see the physicality of both is something special. Lachlan Adair on the left of screen in the black t-shirt with the Krakens t-shirt out of Brisbane, Australia. Todd Hutchins on the right. Let's see how this match goes. Both of these guys looking incredibly solid as we've got a bit of a delay now on the feed at the worst possible time. Here we go. Setting the table now. Okay. As we get the feed sorted and Travis Bagent is hyping up the crowd for this one. Lachlan Adair, Todd Hutchins both pacing back and forth. This first arm wrestle is going to tell us a story. Travis Bagent now says to the table. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the match that we're here to see today. Lachlan Adair, Todd Hutchins. This is big for the sport of arm wrestling. Let's see what happens. Lachlan Adair propping back using that big back pressure that he's got. Todd Hutchins, he is looking calm. He's looking collected. Let's see where this match goes off the start. Todd Hutchins not taking a grip, looking like he is a little bit flustered there. Travis Bagent, I'm not sure if this was... All right, here we go. Getting the webbing set. Lachlan Adair sitting low. You can see the stance high from Todd Hutchins. All right, here we go again. What is going on with this live stream as they grip up one more time? Setting the webbing now. Lachlan Adair on your left, Todd Hutchins on the right. The hands are being closed. Travis Bagent, here we go, getting set. Round one, it's about to go, ladies and gentlemen. Do not look away. And it is off to the straps. Lachlan Adair opting to slip underneath there. Todd Hutchins looking good, had that good dominant hand. Surprising there, Lachlan Adair opting straight for the straps. Here we go. As they strap together, this first round is going to tell the story. Todd Hutchins looking like a beast. Lachlan Adair, will the nerves be in play? Will he be settled? The experience from Todd Hutchins is no doubt a massive factor. Travis Bagent sets the strap now, tightening them up. Here we go. Lachlan Adair on your left now in the straps. This is a power match. Both of these guys huge in respect to power. In the straps, Lachlan Adair, Todd Hutchins, round one. Here we go. Closing your thumbs, close your hands. And there's the stop, and Todd Hutchins has control. The side pressure is in, the down pressure is on, but the bicep pressure, where do we have a win? Round one goes to Todd Hutchins. 1-0, Todd Hutchins, a down pressure onto the bicep of Lachlan Adair. Lachlan Adair has to think about this one. He has to come back from that. Todd Hutchins straight away putting Lachlan into the position that Lachlan didn't want to be in. Todd Hutchins looking dominant, looking strong off the go there. Let's see what adjustments Lachlan Adair can bring round two. But 1-0 to the side pressure king right now. Here we go. Round number two coming up. Alrighty, guys, you can get my commentary by coming over to this side of the public stream as well. Interesting. It didn't look like it was a dominant pin. It looked like there might have still been something there, but I suspect that it was a point where Lachlan was like, no, I'm out of here. I'm not gonna be able to dig this back from here. Todd was in a fantastic position with that side pressure engaged. The down pressure was on, and he was in that position. Lachlan Adair now, round number two. Here we go. Todd Hutchins up 1-0. Lachlan Adair. Todd Hutchins, here we go. Round number two. Travis getting them set. And it's out of the straps, into the hook they go. Both locked at center. The side pressure. Elbow foul on Todd Hutchins. Running foul on Todd Hutchins. We will get a restart. One foul, Todd Hutchins. You can see, though, that Todd Hutchins was in that dominance position again. He got onto the bicep of Lachlan. Lachlan unable to affect the hand of Todd Hutchins. It was stuck in the center table, and the side pressure king doing what he does best, started to grind sideways. Here we go. Restart. One foul. Todd Hutchins. Lachlan Adair would be feeling that burn now. The endurance would already be starting to be a factor. Todd Hutchins looking strong, looking in control so far. Lachlan Adair. Here goes the set. And there's the start. Once again, the down pressure is on from Todd Hutchins. The bicep strength of Lachlan is holding on, trying to rotate through, but the side pressure king dragging. Once again, there is the win. 2-0, Toddzilla. There it is. Everyone's saying that I'm going to be down a grand. It's looking like my grand is in trouble, but Todd Hutchins looking to be in control right now. Lachlan Adair unable to get anything away from the center of the table. It is going straight into the hook. And where Todd Hutchins wants to be, the wrist of Todd Hutchins has looked phenomenal so far. He hasn't been threatened yet in respect of that hand and wrist being taken. Lachlan Adair in trouble. 2-0. Can Lachlan Adair make a comeback? He needs a stylistic change. He needs a positional change in the setup. Something needs to change for Lachlan Adair. Otherwise, this is going to become a one-way street due to the endurance superiority that Todd Hutchins has. Lachlan Adair, what can he do? Can he find a way to put some bullets into Todd Hutchins? At the moment, it is Todd Hutchins, 2-0, looking strong. Here we go, round 3, ladies and gentlemen, coming up right now. All right, here we go. Round number 3. Todd Hutchins in control so far, up 2-0 over Lachlan Adair. Lachlan Adair, can he find the stylistic change? Will there be a comeback on the cards, or is Lachlan just going to be submitted to the side pressure king's side pressure? Here we go. Outside of the straps, once more into the hook, and there is the decisive pin from Todd Hutchins. You can see the frustration of Lachlan Adair there as he's down 3-0. I think Lachlan attempted a slightly different move there. He looked for the top roll rather than setting the hook. And it was Todd Hutchins that just turned the top roll in and then was in a superior position in the hook position. And there we go. Todd Hutchins is in control, ladies and gentlemen. 3-0. The side pressure king absolutely in control right now of Lachlan Adair. Can Lachlan Adair find anything? Or is it well and truly over? This is the last round that Lachlan has the opportunity to do something. If he doesn't do something right now, then it is over. Here we go. Woo! All right, Todd Hutchins. Round number 4, Lachlan Adair. His back is against the wall. He needs to find something against Todd, and at the moment, it's not happening. Todd Hutchins looking good, in control. Lachlan Adair in the hook once again. He's dug down in the hook and he's fighting hard. The back pressure is not sufficient. The side pressure coming through from Todd. And there it is, the win, 4-0. Todd Hutchins is your winner. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Todd Hutchins, the side pressure king, has done what he does best, and he is your winner. I don't know what's going on. There are lots of smiles and laughter at the moment, but they're going for the full 6 rounds by the looks of it. Can Todd put the icing on this cake and just grind this one out? Lachlan Adair says, I'm here. I've traveled all this way. Let's go all the way to 6 rounds as Todd Hutchins demonstrates exactly why he is the world-renowned arm wrestler that he is. Lachlan Adair, you can see breathing heavy, unable. The first 2 rounds, he went into the hook. Once in the strap, once out of strap. Then he tried the top roll, got crushed. Then he went back to the hook, and he just doesn't have the endurance capability in the hook to hang with Todd Hutchins. It looks like they're going into the hook once again as this start round number 5. Let's see where it goes. Todd Hutchins in control at 4-0. Round number 5 about to get underway. Travis getting them set. An early start from Lachlan. Smiles on his face as he recognizes that he's in trouble. Todd Hutchins looking to take control. There it is. You can see the hand and wrist is now fatigued, and Todd is just simply pinning Lachlan, pulling through the hand and the side pressure, the control. Too much. There you go, Lachlan Adair. Wow. You got to say, this is an impressive victory. Todd Hutchins is just doing what Todd Hutchins does, and it shows you exactly where he is in the world. Todd Hutchins is a monster, and he's reminding us all today. He's reminding Australia and New Zealand exactly where he sits, can bring out anything. And Lachlan looks like he's setting for a press, but no, it's set back into the hook as Lachlan is given some room to move now. Todd holding in defensively. Lachlan trying to drive in a drag hook. Can he put any stretch into the arm of Todd Hutchins as he comes forward looking for a press? But Todd Hutchins is just holding and holding and holding, and Lachlan gassing out. Nothing left as he concedes. It gets patted on the head by Todd Hutchins in round 6. Ladies and gentlemen, 6-0 Todd Hutchins as Lachlan sheepishly walks off stage, says too good, can't do anything about that, and gets the pat on the head from the side pressure king. Well, there you have it. What do we think about that? We got one more match coming up. We're still going to see Travis in action, but oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Todd Hutchins is the man. What can I say? You let me down, Lachlan. You let me down. Oh, I need a water after that. Oh my goodness. What do you guys think? I haven't read your comments, but oh my goodness. That was crazy. Todd just crushed Lachlan. Lachlan put up a fight, but there was never an opportunity. There was never a moment where it looked like Todd was going to lose. It never looked that way. It was just a matter of time. It was just way too easy for Todd Hutchins. In the end, that side pressure, that stability through his elbow, Lachlan Adair unable to threaten the hand of Todd. That being the key as we get now set for the left-hand match between Travis Bagent and Brandon Elcessa. Very impressive performance from Todd Hutchins. Lachlan Adair, he is an absolute tank. And for Todd Hutchins to just take control like he did really does show you the caliber of Todd Hutchins. Absolutely awesome. All right, they get them set now for the left-hand pull between Travis Bagent and Brandon Elcessa. This will be an interesting match as well. This will be a match where Travis Bagent has the pressure on him. He is undeniably the reputation. He's achieved far more in the sport than Brandon Elcessa, but Brandon Elcessa is the new kid on the block with one of the most dominant performances you've ever seen in an arm wrestling year in 2021. Absolutely unstoppable was Brandon Elcessa. So let's see what he can do up against the all-time great, one of the all-time greats, Travis Bagent, on the left hand here as we get this match set. All right, referee calling them to the table. All right, Travis Bagent on your left of screen doing the classic Travis Bagent warm-up. The Brandon Elcessa looking huge, really looking solid there is Brandon Elcessa. A lot bigger for this match than he's been in recent times. You can see Travis Bagent doesn't look as thick as he has in the past, but he's got that same charisma about him. He's got that same setup ability. Here we go, round one, getting set. The referee's about to close their hands. Travis Bagent on your left of screen, Brandon Elcessa on the right. Get ready for the explosion between these two. Will Travis Bagent take the hand and risk control? The height there, and they're off the straps. Brandon Elcessa not interested in holding on, nor Travis Bagent. So this one naturally going straight off to the straps. Here we go. Into the straps is where Travis likes to be. He likes that strap on, that high knuckles position, that make a fist style that he has, the posting top roll, back pressure. Expect timing to be perfect from Travis Bagent. Elcessa is going to challenge him up high by the looks of it in the way that he's strapping. He wants to battle up high, wants to make it about the hand and wrist and get that wrist flexion engaged from the high position. If he's able to do that and get a stop on Travis, it'll be over. Travis will not fight for this if it ends up in a hook of any kind at all. Travis Bagent, Brandon Elcessa, here we go. All right, referee getting them set. Travis Bagent on your left of screen. Brandon Elcessa on the right. Brandon Elcessa looking solid and comfortable, not panicked at all. He looks connected to his strap. Travis loading that coil that is the hit off the go. Hands about to be closed. And there's the hit, but there's a stop and a second hit and a third hit and a fourth hit. Travis Bagent with the wrist back takes control, busts the wrist back of Brandon Elcessa, and is 1-0 up. Or are they making him do it again? Who knows? That there is the pin. They've called the pin on Travis Bagent, taking the strap off now. Brandon Elcessa did get a degree of stop. He did. He got a degree of stop, but Travis Bagent busting the wrist back and going over 3-4 times to get the pin. He could have pinned earlier, but he took his time. He did his thing. He showed to the crowd, but there may have been an elbow foul called. Let's see what happens. Travis Bagent busting the wrist of Brandon Elcessa there in classical Travis style. But by no means is Elcessa out of this match. They get strapped up again. I believe there's one foul there called on Travis, even though he cracked the wrist. One foul on Travis. Brandon Elcessa with the stop, but unable to get the wrist control in place and be able to take control of center. Travis Bagent had control of center and subsequently took all that opportunity whilst on the running foul to put some work into Brandon Elcessa's arm. Brandon Elcessa will look to try to get that stop this time with his wrist intact. Let's see if he can achieve it. Travis Bagent doing what he does. Again, no loading, just playing games, making sure he gets that perfect strap connection. Watch for the timing and the hit from Travis Bagent. Brandon Elcessa looking to absorb that attack from Travis Bagent. Can he do it? Here we go. Travis Bagent on the left, getting set. Referee about to close the hands. And missed the start, but Travis has the wrist control. Brandon Elcessa with a stop, but here comes the surges. And Brandon Elcessa in an open arm defense. He's smiling. Travis has the wrist though, and there big hits from Travis, but unable to get the pin. He's looking at the referee multiple times. There it is. Travis Bagent getting the pin. Brandon Elcessa with an open arm stop with his arm back as the running foul once again is called, I believe. And what we got a win to Brandon Elcessa for the double foul on Travis. Interesting call there. So Travis Bagent with a second elbow foul there and the subsequent loss. Brandon Elcessa up 1-0. That won't look good for Travis because Travis is going to need to now win twice. And he, to be honest, there's a lot of work on the arm there. Brandon Elcessa had the open arm defense. He had a semi sort of King's move open arm defense, even though the wrist was busted back. Travis did struggle to pin him and took 4, 5, 6 surges before he was able to get anything that resembled a pin. But he did get the pin, and the second foul incurred as well and taking the loss. So Travis Bagent down 1-0 on Brandon Elcessa, despite looking to have the dominance in that first round. Brandon Elcessa now in the lead 1-0 as they get set now for round two. Travis taking his time. Brandon Elcessa also happy to take time. Obviously, a lot of work went into the hand and wrist then on that match. Brandon Elcessa with an opportunity to win now as he leads 1-0. Here we go, round two. All right, Brandon Elcessa on your left now. Travis Bagent needing to make a comeback. Here he goes. Let's see as the referees close the grip. I expect them to head off the strap straight away. I don't expect anyone to hold on. Don't tell me they're fouling Travis already in the setup. Travis not going to be happy with that. But the foul given to Travis in the setup before the go. Oh, wow. This now puts Travis on thin ice. He has to behave. He has to behave very well right now because Brandon Elcessa already up 1-0, having won the first round on fouls. Now with Travis Bagent on a foul once again in round number 2. Here we go for the start. And off to the straps as expected. Both guys top rolling. No one interested in holding on outside of the straps, into the straps. Travis on thin ice in this situation right now. With Brandon Elcessa up 1-0 due to the double foul in the first round, and then Travis again on a foul, and this time in a setup decisive. You can see Travis now has the good side of the strap. There's no buckle on the back of his hand. That genuinely gives an advantage to the top roller, in this case Travis. So he will be happy with that situation. He'll look to get this opportunity done and dusted and over quickly. Travis Bagent on your right, Brandon Elcessa on the left. Let's see what happens here. And there's the pin. One surge from Travis Bagent gets the job done. We are one apiece right now. No stop from Brandon Elcessa this time as Travis Bagent does the dance on the stage. Feels like he's in his groove. He's found what he needed. But still, Brandon Elcessa not out of this match by any stretch. He took that first round with genuine stops and Travis fouling to get the pins. But here we go, round 3. This will be the deciding round coming up now. Travis Bagent back in the match. And to be honest, we expected him to be in control of this match, and he did look good in round 1, but there was a lot of work that went onto his arm. Due to the running fouls that he was on and Brandon Elcessa's open arm defense, it took a lot of work to get the pins, and Travis Bagent's arm would have fatigue in it. Undeniably, Travis Bagent's arm would have fatigue in it, and we're going to have to see if Brandon Elcessa can find a way to get back to that fatigue, because Travis, as we know, is someone that if the match stops, he genuinely doesn't want to fight, and he has to have full control to be able to fight from there. If there is a lack of hand control, Travis Bagent is in trouble. So here we go, round 3, the deciding round coming up between Travis Bagent, Brandon Elcessa is on the way. All right, Travis Bagent on your left, Brandon Elcessa on the right. Here we go. Round number 3. Final round. Travis Bagent looking for the control. Wants to dictate terms with that referee. Needs to get that to the strap. Expect this to be straight away slip to the strap. Here we go. High grip. Travis Bagent holding on for a little bit longer, just confirming that he has the wrist dominance. And Brandon Elcessa slipping with him off to the straps. They go, this is the defining moment of the match coming up right here. Travis Bagent, Brandon Elcessa, who will take it? Brandon Elcessa with a huge opportunity to actually make a massive mark on the sport. He's had an enormous 2021 with victories all across the board. This is a huge opportunity. You can see Travis looking confident, but a lot of that can be a smoke show with Travis. You never know if the confidence is genuine or not. This match, although he is exuding confidence, it could be at the last moment that Travis Bagent gets crushed. We'll see where it goes. The strap now being applied by the referee. Travis Bagent, Brandon Elcessa. Deciding round coming up. Do not look away, ladies and gentlemen. Travis Bagent will look to end this one quickly. Brandon Elcessa just needs a stop in a position where the hand is not compromised. If he can get a stop anywhere and his hand and wrist is still intact, he will go on and win this match. Travis Bagent has the buckle on the back of his hand this time. That could cause slight difficulties for him. Look for the timing and the hit of Travis. He'll want a pin in one surge. Brandon Elcessa just needs to stop. Here we go. Referee getting the hands closed now. Start is moments away. Travis Bagent backing off slightly. We reset again. Referee now getting them set. Here we go. Closing hands. And there's the hit. The wrist goes back. Travis Bagent has the wrist back, but there is a stop. Brandon Elcessa now driving the shoulder, getting that open arm defense. He's looking for the press. He's starting to come through, but Travis Bagent climbing, regripping, dragging, and hitting with side pressure again. Travis Bagent unable to get the pin. Brandon Elcessa starting to attack now, starting to come forward. Travis Bagent on the defense. Travis Bagent still with the control of the hand and wrist, but will Travis Bagent get behind a press? Big press from Brandon Elcessa. There it is. He takes the win. 2-1. Brandon Elcessa comes through with a well-timed flop press drive and is your winner as Travis Bagent does the old bow down and he's impressed. The timing of that flop press truly was amazing. That was where it goes. Oh, my goodness. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Brandon Elcessa taking 2-1 victory over one of the all-time greats in the sport, Travis Bagent. Wow. When we talk about runs that someone's on, Brandon Elcessa is on a run. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that was phenomenal. Really, really amazing pull there from from Brandon Elcessa. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now I'm going to end this stream on the pay-per-view, and then we're going to keep chatting here. We're going to go over these matches once again. Head on over. Let me just quickly type to these guys. Let's get this one sorted. Then we'll talk about this because, oh my goodness, quite some results to go through. Alrighty, ladies and gents. So I'm back now here with you guys. I'm here with you guys on the free channel. Got 1,300 people in here. Oh my goodness. Yes, everyone's saying rest in peace, my $1,000. That's true, Jonathan Hoffman. I owe you $1,000 now. Very impressive performance from Todd Hutchins. Like, oh my goodness. You have to take your hat off to Todd Hutchins. He's a freak. He's a freak to be able to do that to Lachlan Adair. He's a freak. His ability to supinate and cup was really the key strength that I saw that took away what Lachlan wanted to do. Lachlan was wanting to take control of center to keep the wrist away from supination. Wanted to make the match about everything else except the supinated hook. But Todd Hutchins dictated terms and sent that match directly into the lane that he wanted it to be in, which saw Lachlan there on his bicep defending, which he was able to do momentarily, but nothing really able to come from Lachlan in an offensive sense. We never saw the match on the offensive side. Round 6, Todd Hutchins gave Lachlan Adair the ability to work, the ability to move, the ability to try anything he wanted. And at that point in time, Todd just sat there and just sat there and just sat there and then patted Lachlan on the head after Lachlan conceded the match with all of the fuel run out. So big win from Todd Hutchins. Wow, there's a lot of what does that mean? What does that mean from here? I know RBJ would be happy. RBJ, you'd be happy, I'm sure. Don't you count your chickens. Don't you count your chickens, RBJ. You just But Brandon Elcessa, massive win from him. Really standout performance from Brandon Elcessa. That was something incredible what he was able to do. Taking a 2-1 victory. The first round, double fouls from Travis were the case. He ended up losing that one on fouls. Travis taking a decisive victory in the second round, but then lost people. Hang on a second. I do apologize. I think I've just lost the camera. You can probably hear me, guys, but I have lost the actual battery to my camera. Good timing though on that one. I do apologize for that. So you guys can hear me. I guess I'll wrap this one up then, given that you guys can hear me but you can't see me. Thank you so much for the support. Really, really overwhelming support. We do apologize for the dodgy audio that happened. If you were part of the pay-per-view crowd, I do apologize for that. Yeah, interesting stuff from the event. First time round doing the pay-per-view remotely. That was really good. Like I said, rest assured, all the money that goes into these events goes to the arm wrestling world. It goes back into the arm wrestling world. More events, better production, all that sort of stuff will happen. But really wanted to just say genuinely thank you for the support. It means the world to me. And we're going to go on and do bigger and better things. Thank you to Travis Bagent, Paul Italia for that event. And yeah, guys, there will be so much to talk about on this one. On the Fix tomorrow, I'll be live on the Fix. And yeah, you can come and poke and prod me all you want for all the people that said, can want to say told you so. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me here on this live stream. And I'll see you next time.